Steve Jobs is great, but he's simplified things to such a small extent that people really don't appreciate the knowledge and the engineering that actually goes behind those little dots on an iPad or an iPhone. And giving people an appreciation of what it means to code and how things work, that's stuff that actually is really, really valuable.
It's really important that kids especially learn how to master code, how to read and understand it, because in the future they're going to be the ones who essentially write the fabric of society, and code is a massive part of that. It's a massive part of the way we live today.
Nowadays we're just bombarded with technology. It's everywhere. I think the average household has an average of 5 devices connected to the internet, I think. And there's just such a shortage of people who actually understand what's going on, who can understand it and do something with it.
Code's everywhere, so code is what runs society.
I mean, these kids are the future. They're going to be making this technology.
I've got a really big thing around this should be part of the curriculum. This is not optional. This is kind of to do with math and English, and coding should be up there.
In July 2013, the Wonga Codemakers pilot was launched at St James Park, Newcastle. The 38 13 to 14-year-old Wonga Codemaker participants were taught by computer science university students. The mission? To find and inspire the next generation of British entrepreneurs and internet visionaries.
This is a project, it's an initiative to get teenage kids coding, get them interested in coding, get them interested in the technology around them, and really get them using it and controlling it.
The objective of the camp is to whet their appetites just enough so that they can see how useful coding skills are, how useful entrepreneurship is.
So I'm an instructor at Wonga Codemakers. I kind of help the kids out with getting the code correct, and we kind of do presentations to describe what code they're going to be working on today, and just generally kind of teaching them about what it means to be a programmer, what it means to be a coder, and so on.
The young coders came to a free 5-day coding camp, starting at 9 AM every morning. However, the majority of the kids arrived early, keen to get stuck in.
It's 5 to 9, we're already coding.
Inspirational guest speakers came in to motivate and inspire the kids.
I actually discovered I enjoyed being around geeks that code and build stuff and actually change the world.
People who know how to code, I mean, people who can make a computer, who can diagram a circuit board, who can even write an algorithm, are like, you know, the agents in the Matrix, or the people whose minds have been freed. They can see the underlying fabric of the world that we're living in.
As well as learning coding, they would take part in team activities, socialise and play sport. And there was plenty to keep them occupied in between coding. On the final day, the kids gave Dragon Den-style presentations of the actual websites that they had built, making use of their new coding skills and based on real business ideas of their own.
What I really want to see is their thinking process. How did they come into the idea, and then how did they design the solution of how they answer a market potential?
I think I'm just looking for creativity and people actually thinking through each step.
The winning presentations would be rewarded. Prizes included Amazon vouchers and high-tech coding kits.
First place is Techno.
Well done! So, was it a success?
Well, wow, it was brilliant. I think I had my expectations of this week, but these kids completely surpassed it. They were unbelievable.
I think it's gone beyond sort of my expectations for sure, in terms of just seeing how excited the kids are.
Considering this is the summer holidays, it's boiling hot out there, they've been working hard all year. These kids were unbelievable. They hadn't met their teammates before, they gelled really well, and they came up with some brilliant business ideas. Really superb.
The energy, the buzz, and the energy levels that they've got, and seeing all the tweets. So I've been following it from my desk back at Wonga when I've not been here.
But the only people who can really answer that question is the kids themselves.
It's just fun, the atmosphere is nice.
You learn a lot of stuff in like the space of only a week.
I've enjoyed learning about like all the coding and like creating a business idea.
Learning something that I haven't done like whatsoever.
I've enjoyed learning new stuff about coding and meeting new people.
Before I came here I didn't know anything, and now I know quite a lot.
I think I would go home and like study this in my own time.
I've enjoyed having the freedom to work on my own pace.
I think I've definitely enjoyed the coding because, well, that's what I came here for, but it's definitely been a really nice atmosphere. I've made some friends.
It's not like you just learn a little bit, you learn a lot, like different languages and everything. I'd definitely recommend this to my friends. Definitely recommend Wonga Codemakers to anyone because you can learn loads. I've got friends at school who I knew who wanted to do it, who just couldn't get here because they're on holiday.
I would recommend this camp to my friends because it's been a lot of fun. It's been really laid back and we still got a lot done.
So for Wonga Codemakers, this is just the beginning.